Toyota unveiled the Hyryder at the start of last month, and we can expect its pricing to be announced soon. We are now here to drive this SUV and find out if it does really stand out very well from its competition. So, is it good looking? Well, I'd answered this question at its unveiling with a smile on my face. And that is also because I like its proportions and its styling is quite different. Yes, I know you would say, isn't this and the upcoming Maruti Suzuki Grand Vitara the same? Well, similar. Yes, but not the same. The top hat is different and I like this one. For a detailed yet quick walk around video, you can click on the pop-up banner, for we have done that earlier. It has even got the interior bits covered. And now, before we move further, it's also a good time to remind you to click on the subscribe button if you haven't already and the bell icon to never miss an update. Getting in and out of the SUV is easy. There's enough space inside, good use of this leather on the dash, and things are pretty well laid out. This makes it a nice place to be in. Now, the second row is comfortable for 2 occupants, though the headroom is limited. But when you try accommodating 3 adults, it's a tight space. There's some shoulder overlap. Then, the floor hump and the center console vents intrude into the leg space for the middle occupant. Nevertheless, as with most SUVs in this segment, the Hyryder does manage to pamper with comfort and features as it's well equipped too. Be it ventilated seats, a wireless charger, automatic climate control, a touchscreen infotainment system with connected car tech, a 360-degree camera, a digital instrument cluster, a head-up display, well, you name it and Toyota has made sure to provide it. Even for the safety suite, there are 6 airbags, a tire pressure monitoring system, ESP and hill hold assist amongst many usual others that are provided by this brand. Another USP is this huge panoramic sunroof. Then, apart from your usual setting of the backrest, there's another step which allows rear passengers a little more comfort. You'd know the Hyryder is the first SUV here to get a strong hybrid powertrain. Yes, and this is apart from the 1.5-litre K-series petrol mill mated to either a 5-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission. It will also get a first-in-segment AWD option. But the one in question here is Toyota's self-charging strong hybrid electric version. Under its hood is the brand's 1.5-litre TNGA 3-cylinder petrol engine mated to a motor which in turn is paired to a battery which gets charged on the run and doesn't have to be externally charged as in pure electric vehicles. Now let's get to driving, as that's what we all have been waiting for. Firstly, the NVH levels are quite good. It's very silent in the EV mode, and when it switches to the engine, the NVH levels are still moderate with the windows up and the AC on. So, the Hyryder uses the engine power with medium to substantial throttle inputs, or if the charge is depleted. Out on the highway, it has enough grunt to hit triple-digit speeds, even though a 115 bhp power output might not make it feel so on paper. The e-drive transmission makes it a seamless process as against a conventional gearbox where gear shifts are noticeable. The normal drive mode is D and the car coasts off the throttle. However, when you shift to B, you can feel the engine braking, helping in regen. Most importantly, the hybrid tech uses the battery to power the motor, and then it recharges on its own either through regen or the engine, but then keeping the entire process simple for you, and then still adding to the fuel efficiency and the overall range. Now, the suspension setup is nicely tuned, and even some of the roads with potholes were dealt with ease. And then, on the highway, it remained fairly planted and stable at even triple-digit speeds. Now, combating rough roads and uneven terrain, that's one trait that SUVs in this segment are popular for. The Hyryder, in addition, is even easy to drive with a compact footprint. The steering, with 2.5 turns lock-to-lock, is predictable. It never felt vague or was never a struggle to judge the amount of steering to be used on sharp turns at low speeds. It even weighs up adequately as you dial up the speed. And when it comes to dropping the anchor, there's a good bite from the brakes and the tires grip well to confidently bring the SUV to a halt. So the Hyryder has good looks, a spacious cabin with good quality materials, and comes packed with modern day features. Toyota is offering a wide choice of engine options, with the hybrid being its forte. So it certainly does have an edge over its rivals. Also, before we conclude, let us remind you that Toyota as a brand has established itself as a pioneer in hybrid electric technology. Its electrification journey started back in 1995 with self-charging hybrid vehicles. Now, the Hyryder will push this forward in the trending and expanding SUV segment. We just hope it's not very expensive and hence accessible to even the conventional SUV buyers to opt for this tech. Thanks for watching.